Hello everybody, and welcome to another Dead by Daylight mobile video that I'm posting right now. Yesterday, you all know, I played as Ace, I did my best, lost to the Ghost Face. Yesterday I played a couple rounds as the Ghost Face, and I don't feel so bad about losing now. I've kind of realized Ghost Face is one of those overpowered killers where if you're in a match with him, it's pretty much over as soon as it begins. At least it can be, if you're playing with a good player like I was yesterday. But today, before we get a redemption arc for Ace, we gotta do another killer video. And who else should I play as but one of my other favorite killers, the Trickster. Now when the Trickster first came out, he was kind of a joke to me. Kind of a joke killer. I noticed his knives did like nothing. You could just easily evade him. And with how thin he looks, that bat does not seem like a viable weapon for him. But he's got a blade at the end. And he's a showman. He has more muscle than he shows. He's all about the tone rather than the bulk. I'm hoping that today the audio will be a little better. Again, I'm not too good at video editing, so I am sorry for the background noise, if there is any. Today's National Pet Day, so you might hear the dogs in the background just snacking on some treats, so I'm sorry for that. Before we start, I noticed I got another friend request here. Oh, two. Okay. And I gotta accept those. Oh, one of them's pretty old. Oh, and doesn't look like I can, oh, there we go. You can always friend request me, I'll always accept them. I always love when I'm playing a survivor. There's nothing I love more than helping other people out. So, of course I'm gonna accept a friend request. Now as the Trickster today, we are playing with both of his iridescent add-ons. And of course, the Black Ward. This basically just prevents the loss of my add-ons at the end of the trial. And, his iridescent perks allow me to do some stuff that I normally don't even use. Like this main event, I can only think of once or twice I've even triggered the main event as the Trickster. I normally use his throwing blades just as a distraction or as a way to keep the survivors on their toes so that I can get in a little closer with the bat and knock him down. But this iridescent photo card, it's actually really useful. Essentially, it allows me to knock a survivor down in one hit if they are already close to being injured. And that's kind of really good. So of course I'm gonna arm him with that. As you can see, he is prestiged, but he's newly prestiged, so he doesn't have all of his perks. So before we start, I'm just gonna go ahead and feed him. The newest mobile update kind of changed the way these add-ons work. They used to be where you would add these in a trial, and some of them would increase how much XP your character gained, and some would increase the XP of everyone. And I do miss that. I do miss that feature. But it is what it is. I'll just feed them to my killers and survivors now. And of course, we're gonna go with Whispers as that third perk slot. It is nice to know when I'm close to a survivor. So yeah. In addition to that, oh yeah, I probably should have even explained it. Basically, Whispers makes it so once you get within a certain range of a survivor, you get a little sound notification and a little indicator up in the top of the screen that says you're nearby. And the closer you get, the louder and the more distinct those indicators are. We're also going with two of his personal perks, because the Trickster's personal perks are pretty good. The first one being No Way Out. All I have to do here is hook a survivor, and the more survivors I hook, the more tokens I get for this perk. And as soon as the exit gates are powered, if a survivor tries to open one of them, I get a noise notification to let me know, hey, here they are. They're trying to get out. And then the entity blocks both exit gate switches for 12 seconds plus 4 for each token. And I do believe that increases with each perk rank. But that already is a really good last second save if you're the killer. It's a good way to just stop the survivors, crush their hope right at the end. And if you have it paired with no-ed, then no one escapes death, then you're kind of a jerk at that point. You don't need both of those perks, but I'm positive someone out there does that. I would honestly feel really bad if I did that to the survivors. And then we have Starstruck, which makes it so that when while I'm carrying a downed survivor, anyone who gets within a certain range becomes exposed. And they keep that exposure until I've hooked the survivor or dropped them or whatever. And that's really good. It can be so good against people who are doing survival with friends, you know, Swiffers. They pay the price when you have this perk armed, and especially if you're good at the game and you can track them down, knock them down, get everyone on the hook, no problem. So, yeah, Trickster's pretty strong here. He's only level 8, but I played a couple rounds with him as well yesterday, and I did good. That's all I'll say. We've hit start. We're gonna see how long it takes him to get a match. And while we do, I'm just gonna stay quiet for a second so we can enjoy this music. I'm sorry for that moment of silence. It's just, that is such a good beat. Now, I have to admit, with the Doctor as my favorite killer, the Trickster soundtrack is the best. It sounds so good. As soon as I start hearing this play, I'm like, okay, let's get into a match with the Trickster here. That is a beat that really gets you ready for that bloodlust. Oh, I didn't see those brass knuckles he wore. Those knuckle dusters. I never knew that he had those on as well. That seems a little gratuitous with the baseball bat, but you know, I guess it makes sense. The Trickster is a showman after all. So it kind of adds up that he just decides to double up his offensive capabilities and look good doing it. You can see that one red glove he's got on. He's like a not Michael Jackson. And the survivors are going in with 2 toolboxes. Looks like today we've got Claudette, Jane, Dwight, and Dwight again. And as you can see, I got the Trickster looking at us real quick before he takes a look at the poor suckers who are gonna face the knives and the bat. Now today I did sleep, so hopefully the video quality is a little better than it was yesterday. I know yesterday it was a little lackluster, at least in my opinion. But I hope anyone who watched it still enjoyed the content. Obviously, I'm not making these videos with the intention of making you hate them, obviously, but today should be even better. Now, as the Trickster, as I said, the throwing knives, way back when, they used to be just decorum. Like, you could get hit with 3 or 4 and lose the killer, and within no time at all, just be able to take those hits again. And I've noticed with the updates, they have kind of buffed them up a little bit. The knives are a little bit more deadly. He's got, I don't know why this isn't iridescent, but he's got an add-on that makes his knives ricochet and bounce off the walls, which is just extreme. If he can do that, then That's just a little much in my opinion. But it is what it is. Ooh, I'm noticing a little stuttering here already. What is going on? Now obviously the survivors are going to be going for this generator. They always do. Always do. Don't know why. But I'll make them pay for it. Oh, just like that. Already got Jane hit. Hit on Jane Romero there. But not hit on her in the romantic sense, obviously. Hit on her with a baseball bat. I mean, what says I love you quite like a baseball bat? I can't think of anything. And I did just unplug my charger. I remembered, everyone gets those. My charger isn't the best in the world. And it looks like Dwight's in that locker. I just saw that. Come here, Dwight. You're gonna take Jane's place, since her friend just decided to save her right in front of me. That's a horrible idea, guys. Don't save someone right next to the killer. That's literally just asking for another hook on them. Especially if they're a camper. Yep, look at that. Poor Jane. Just gonna pay the price for her friend's altruism. The altruism was not well placed. But I'm not gonna hook her again, because I'm not that kind of killer. That's just rude. Instead, I'm gonna start beating on Dwight with my knives. As you might be able to tell, I don't really need the knives very often. Dwight, though. Dwight could use a little buff. I don't know what Dwight's thinking. He just used up that vault spot, got downed in the process, and now he's gonna go straight to the basement. Wow. Some survivors will try to psych you out by being next to a pallet like that. The odds of any of their friends actually being close enough to help them out is pretty low. I'm willing to take that risk. I always do. There's just no reason not to. Looks like they got a generator repaired. As you might be able to tell, I'm on the third hook, so looking up for me. Not looking so good for them. Jane Romero is still downed. So I'm just gonna hit this generator. Oh, whoopsie. Did I say hit the generator? I meant look in a locker. Don't remember. I didn't think my finger was that close to that button, but whatever. Whatever happens, happens, right? So now Jane is going for her second hook. These guys are not playing very strategically. And just like that, I get a run back to the basement. I had a feeling this was gonna go this way. Wow, her friend already saved her. Again, do not save people right after they've been hooked. That is just... the strategy is non-existent here today. He thought he was gonna get me with that pallet. I'm gonna leave him there to cook for a little bit. Because, again, I'm not that kind of killer. I'm not gonna tunnel you. I will knock you down. But I'm not gonna throw you on the hook twice in a row. That's just rude. Just absolutely rude. I do want you to have a chance. But these guys... focusing a little too much on the generators. Not so much on helping out their friends who keep getting downed. Jane's down. I'll leave her to it. Because I already hooked her recently. And now Claudette's just running out in the open. I don't know why. I don't know what she's thinking here. But I'll take advantage of it. I don't care. By all means, Claudette, if you enjoy tasting knives, then you can have these knives. I'll hit you with that exposed status effect at some point, I imagine. Oh, whoops. I thought she went around the tree. I was wrong. I do, like I said, once you use those knives, as you might be able to tell, they move erratically because they're trying to... What happened there? I'm pretty sure everyone saw that. That was kind of extreme. That was weird. It was definitely weird. I'm not sure what to make of that. But I'm gonna go back for Jane now, since I don't know where anyone else is at this point. Oh no. Guys. Guys, come on. You're gonna make this too easy for me. Let's just reload our knives. Keep the fear factor. There goes Dwight. Oh, I thought I was gonna be able to get her before she climbed, but it's whatever. Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, too easy. Get... Whoa, come on now. Get Dwight on the hook. I kind of had a feeling they were gonna get that one next. Doesn't really matter. As you can see, I also like to be a showman when I'm playing as a trickster. Knocking people down, keeping the fear factor up, smacking them around, but never to the point of doing those nasty things like tunneling, camping, any of that. 'Cause that's just rude. And it seems like Dwight is lost on the second strike there. Unfortunate, but these guys don't seem to be too into helping each other, so... Claudette was actually hiding really well there. I did not see her until she got up. She could have easily just waited. But she didn't. And there goes Claudette. And, oh, okay. They have that perk. They got a perk that allows them to fake me out with the locker. That's always a good perk to have. Oh, there goes another survivor. Gonna go ahead and pick up Claudette here. Run past this pallet, because no one's there anyway. It doesn't matter. There you have it. Claudette's first hook. But I know her friend's gonna be somewhere nearby. Obviously, she did fake me out with that locker, so... It stands to reason that she's somewhere close. I'm just trying to fake me out. Yeah, look at that. Went right back for the generator. Oh, it's Dwight! Hello, Dwight! Oh, he hit me with the pallet, but it didn't matter, because we were too close to each other. We ended up on the same side. Dwight's down. Time to pick him up. Put him out of his misery. I don't remember if this is his first or second hook. First. That's fine. Yeah, Trickster loves it. He's happy. Oh, and he tried to save himself. Okay, interesting. That must mean that, his friend isn't helping out. His friend's not here to help. So that last survivor's probably hiding around here somewhere. I do get the whisper notification there, but... Oh! Here we go! It's the final countdown! Ooh, and Claudette is about to fall. There goes Claudette. Let's go and get her friend and end this game. It's a bit late for Jane. Oh, she's going for Dwight. I already know this strategy. It's a little late for that, though. Huh. Oh, okay, she went this way. She's going this way. The hatch didn't spawn either, which is just advantageous for me. Look at that. She's circling the whole map here. Not quite sure what the plan is with her. Oh, that's a totem. I actually thought that was her. Let myself think that she was nearby. So I think she hid in the locker. Either that or she's sneaking around me. We'll find out. I got 4 ranks to my good perk there too, which is lovely. Okay, Claudette is up. So Jane must have gone to help her. Unless Claudette also has Unbreakable. If she has Unbreakable and Self-Healing, and that's just... Nope, that's definitely Jane helping her. I'm gonna go over there and put a stop to that. Not wise. Not wise at all. And now, with that sound notification, I can just go knock her down. Just like that. Night-night, Jane. I know your friend was somewhere over here, too. I did see a little sound notification for being close to her. Oh, was that a scratch mark I just saw? Not 100% sure on that. And, Jane's pretty close to just dying on her own. Oh, yep, scratch marks for sure. Scratch marks for sure, ladies and gentlemen. Not good. Not good for you, Claudette. She probably thought I was going to make the same move that I did on Jane. She stopped for no reason. I don't know why she just stood there for a second. That was not a good idea. I am about to run out of knives, too. But if the main event happens by some small chance, then it'll all be worth it. Oh, nope. I ran out of knives first. That's fine. And if Claudette does have Unbreakable, she just used it up. Gonna go around, smack her down, and now she gets to lay there and think about what she's done. I'm not gonna pick her up yet. Her friend is pretty close to death, so I might as well let the other person just go out. That would be so funny, though, if that hatch spawned right next to Claudette just by some chance. Oh, I can actually hear the hatch, too. Should I let Claudette survive? Should I let her out? You know what? These guys played well. I think I am gonna let her go. Sometimes being a good killer doesn't mean... Hey, if you're gonna fight back, though, I'm not gonna let you out. Get out of here. Get out of here, Claudette. I'm sick of looking at your face. Just go. Here, I'm nodding my head. I'm nodding my head at you, Claudette. You know what? She doesn't seem to want to play. Fine. If you want to be that way, Claudette, then you be that way. I don't know what you were thinking. I don't know why you did that. Why? Why, Claudette? Why? I was gonna let you live. I was going to let you go. Ruined it. Ruined my kindness. The kindness in my heart is dead now. I'm gonna search a locker. I get a little bit of blood points for that. Oh, I don't? Oh, Huntress gets blood points for that. Oh, I might have broken the game here by searching when it was supposed to... when the game was supposed to end. Oh. Oh, that would be an interesting little glitch. Yeah, it does look like... Oh, there we go. Okay. I was gonna say, if I'm getting a post-game, I'll just go around and just smash everything I can for even more blood points. But it didn't work. Yeah, see, Claudette even got the iridescent rank. I'm just gonna let her know. I was gonna let you go. Oh, she left before I could send the message. Oh, well. Sometimes I use that endgame chat just to let them know, hey, What's going on here? Like when I play Ghostface, sometimes I'll say call me, which is just rude. I like to be a little sassy. Well, there you have it. Trickster, formerly the Jokester, with the way his gameplay would work. I didn't even have to use main event, as you all saw there. I was kind of, at the very end there, I was like, hoping that I could use it once. But I don't have any rituals tied to it. I have no reason I needed to do it. So, it's totally fine that I didn't. And I hardly ever do. I really hardly ever use main event. Throwing knives for me are more as a way to scatter survivors, get them to go around every single wall. Because normally, for a survivor, it's more beneficial to try to get some distance between yourself and the killer. But those throwing knives do something to their psychology to where they just try to go around every single wall. Even in areas with like hardly any cover, they will still do it. So, I take advantage of that. But that was the match. If you liked that gameplay with the Trickster, you can go ahead and leave a like. Dislike it if you didn't like it. Of course, I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to tell you what your taste should be. And if you like this content and you want me to see, you want to see me post more videos, you can always subscribe. Until then, though, I hope you all have a wonderful day.